I see you don't have the Psijic Skill line unlocked either. Well, buckle up, this is going to be a very long ride. And don't worry, if you just need to know where the portals are, there are timestamps down in the description down below. But let's get started then. These portals aren't going to find themselves. The first thing we need to do is to start the quest line. To do that, we need to head over to the Shimmerene Wayshrine over in Summerset, which you can find right over here on the map. When you get there, you can talk to Calabar, who's right next to the Wayshrine, or you can look for Razumdar. He's usually standing around right outside of town. When you're finished talking to him, you'll have started the main quest called the Queen's Decree. Doing this quest is important as it will not only lead you to Artaeum if you haven't been there before, but it will also unlock the people within the Sephora Tower so you can start the quest that will unlock the Psijic Skill line. I repeat, you have to do this quest line to get the quest you need for this skill line to unlock. So after running through what is a very long quest and finally turning it in, you will want to enter the Sephora Tower and look for Lord Master Solaris. He will give you the quest you're really after, which is called the Psijics Calling. He will then send you to his trusted assistant Josaja to retrieve the Auger to help you close the breaches, which you will find she has lost to some Altmere. So of course, it'll be your job to track down the Auger of the Obscure, which can be found in a delve called Wayston Cordell, which is right here across from the Xayton Keep Wayshrine. Now let's hop in this boat and go retrieve that Auger. The Auger will be found in the very back of this delve in a chest. You'll know you're close when...
Pond of winged snakes and soggy chests. Noted.
When did that voice come? Never mind. You'll find it in this chest on the beach. When you open the chest, you...
Ah, fleshy, thick-thumbed biped. Hello. You're an elf, right? Or is it a man? I'm sorry. I have some difficulty telling you people apart.
Now I understand why they locked you in a chest. Your manners are up there with Robert's. Oh well, let's take you back to Josaja. Let her deal with your nonsense. Imagine if I had to carry you with me through this whole thing. Okay, here's the Auger. Tell me where the breaches are.
I am sorry, truly, but you'll definitely need the Auger on your quest. Without it, you'll never find those time breaches. I have transcribed our seer's visions onto the map on that desk over there. It marks the locations of the time breaches found here on Summerset. You might want to start your search over in Alinor and work your way around the island. When you get close, the Auger should react.
Apparently I spoke too soon. Guess I'm doomed to have chatty companions. It appears that we need to go through town towards the shoreline. And for all of you following along, we have a live map and timestamps in the description of where all the breaches will be located. With that, let's get started. Let's see, this first one is right outside of Alinor. This is going to be right over here on the map. Once we're past the battleground tents, we're going to...
Breach nearby. I don't know why you're so intent on sealing them. Linear time is so overrated. Just imagine, you could die before you were even born. Wait, that's horrifying, isn't it? I'm sorry. Never mind.
Yeah, that's something we mortals tend to avoid. Here we are. Let's go ahead and just... One down and 8 more to go. Let's take a look at the map. Looks like it's right over here by the... Abyssal Geyser. It's right over here on the map. Just use it. Okay, I have the town of Rellenthil right behind me, and from what I know, the breach is right across from it. Well, here we go.
Oh, you're going to love this one. I'm seeing a tiny island surrounded by... It's either water or cats. Difficult to say. Let's hope it's the cats, eh?
Seriously? Cats? Of course it's water. Why on earth would it be cats? There it is. See? Not a cat in sight. Pity. I like cats. Well, that's 2 down and 7 to go. Where's the next one? Looks like it's to the southwest of the Illumination Academy, right over here on the map.
You know, coral's just weird sack animal bones, right? So this is a bit like a cemetery, I guess. Ugh, you do not want to know what their ghosts look like. Oh, cheese. I'll leave it at that.
What a peculiar way to look at it. At least you're not defiling it like someone else I know. Okay, stop your lamenting for the coral and show me where the portal is. Of course it's all the way down there in front of that waterfall. Close it. That's 3. Now on to the next one. Let's see, this one appears to be in the courtyard of the Direnni Acropolis, which is right over here on the map. Well, this place looks foreboding.
Ooh, a spooky cliff-top estate. What a fine place for a breach. All sorts of ghastly things happen here, I can tell you that. I'd shudder if I had shoulders. I'm kidding, of course. Mortal fear is hilarious.
Not as scary as a crazy talking crystal skull that I have to rely on. That's truly terrifying. Alright, enough ghost horror stories. I see the portal. Let's get this and return to the land of the living. Okay, that makes number 4. Hopefully the next area is more lively. Let's see. Looks like this one's near Shimmerene, which is right over here on the map. Seriously? More water? Why are they all by water?
There's a breach here. City's a bit gaudy, eh? At least by mortal standards. Where I come from, this would be a little more than a privy. I'm kidding, of course. Ellen Keys, where I come from.
Oh, TMI. Even if that was a joke, it's disgusting. Now it does make one wonder. Of course, it's the base of another waterfall. So much for staying dry. That's 5, only 4 left now. The next one seems to be right across from the striking locale, the Keep of the Elven Forces, which is right over here on the map. Finally, a nice, quiet, dry, peaceful location to find a portal. Oh, look, a deer.
More ruins. You know, every stone tells a story. I mean that literally, by the way. That wall over there won't shut up about how much it hates rain. Let's find this breach and get out of here, eh?
Oh, you can hear the wall speaking. You may be some use after all. Maybe we can swing by the guild hall after this and the boss can tell you where Robert's hidden my money. We're getting close now. Only 3 more to go. Where's the next one? Looks like this one's going to be right inside of Var Woad. Can be found right over here on the map.
This breach is in a zoo! Wow! You know, I'm endlessly fascinated by animals. A bit like walking plants, eh? Except with more, you know, fluids. What a word that is.
Of course, if you say it like that, of course you make it sound gross. No one said this was a petting zoo. I'd like to keep my fluids in my body, thank you very much. Now, where's this portal? Oh, there it is. It's inside the first enclosure off to the right. Oh, that's rough on the knees. Well, time to get this over with. Done. That's number 6. Now it's time to get on to the next one, which seems to be right over here inside the Sil-Var Abyssal Geyser. I love a good sunset on the ocean. So beautiful.
A breach near the sea. I do love the ocean. It's a shame you can only see it in 3 dimensions. All the quasi-tones and endless number forms.
Number forms and quasi? What? That sounds like a fever dream.
Actually, I take it back. Your meat brain would explode if you saw this.
I would almost consider that rude if my head wasn't already pounding from all your blabbering. Enough of that. We have to run around to the side of the island to find the breach. I don't feel like fighting here. Just going to rush past. Finally, there it is. It took me a minute to get here. Let's go ahead and get this thing sealed. Now we're finally on to the last one. Let's see. Okay, it appears to be right down from the Sunhold Wayshrine, which is right over here on the map.
Oh, I hear a breach nearby. You can't, can you?
Of course not. If I could find these without you, I would have.
Count yourself lucky.
What on earth does it sound like?
Sounds like a swarm of bees bouncing around in a tin bucket full of sleigh bells. Sort of like that racket bards make.
You never fail to amaze me with the way you describe things. back to business. We'll need to follow the stream all the way down to the beach for this one. Finally, the breach. Let's go ahead and just close this up. Now that we have all the breaches sealed, we need to go back to Artaeum and talk to Lord Master Solaris. Once there, he'll direct you back to his assistant Dressager. After you finish talking to her, you finally unlock the Psijic skill line. Now that you've unlocked this new skill, this is just the beginning. If you want to level it up, you'll need to seal more breaches. So, if you want more guides like this one where we show you where they're at, leave us a like and comment down below. Definitely sending Robert on those missions. Anyways, while you're down there, feel free to subscribe and ring that bell for notifications on when we release new guides and skits. Speaking of, we do have other guides and fun lore videos on our playlist if you're looking for more adventure. And with that, we hope to see you in the next one. Guess it's time to get back to Robert now.